But before I went live with you guys on my post. So now I'm live with you guys. And I'm going to post what just happened with the video y'all saw me create in your face. You saw me do it in real time. I'm posting it in my stories. Every time I've been trying to make a video, regardless of what it's about, regardless if it's music, regardless if I'm just talking, regardless of what the video is about, they never sin. They never say. I've been getting that error message that I just showed you guys for the past 2 days. Not only that, I went to the Apple store. I got everything situated with my phone. I cleaned out all of that stuff. I spent the time to clean up the technology. And now I'm still getting the same storage issues and all of that bullshit. It's because my phone is being manipulated. I even posted in my IG stories how I'm still getting bills from Sprint, but I parted ways with Sprint back in ATL in July and August. I was applying for a job at B103. I was trying to use my broadcast journalism degree. They had a Starbucks on location. I was at the Starbucks. I was making videos, and I get up to go to the back. I bought an extra coffee because that was like supposed to be my thank you gift, you know, to Fifth for what he did. And I bought an extra coffee, and I go to the bathroom. My phone was specifically in one of the shopping bags I had. I had to go so bad, I just threw it in the shopping bag. I use the restroom. I grab my drink. I take what I'm doing to the patio. My phone ain't in that shopping bag. Where I put it, nobody's hands touched the phone but mine. But it's not in the shopping bag. So I'm on the patio at this Starbucks that's attached to the B103, going through all of my bags, losing it. Like, I'm dumping everything I fucking own on the floor outside. The cement, because I was outside in the street. I'm dumping everything I own in the street, tearing through all of my stuff radically. And people are watching, and they're laughing at me. They're laughing at me. They're laughing at me. Going through all of my stuff because they know I'm looking for my phone. Which means that they know what I'm doing. Because they're laughing so hard, and they know that they did something. And I couldn't find my phone to save my life. I was dumping out everything. I frantically searched high and low through all of my shit. And as I'm searching, security guards walk up to me, and they're like, "Are you okay, ma'am?" Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm looking for my phone. I can't find it. So I'm searching. If that was a police officer, I was about to say, see? And that's what they be doing. I'm searching for the phone, and these girls are all, they snapping pictures, they laughing, they cackling. And so I'm like, word? And I'm like, you got my phone? And they just started laughing in my face. They didn't say no. They laughed in my face. I waited until we got off the Starbucks campus. We went across the street, and I swung on that bitch. And then we both was pulling each other hair. And I was like, bitch, give me my phone. I have your phone. Well, what the fuck you laughing for? What the fuck are you taking pictures of me for? Why are you taking my picture? I wasn't taking pictures of anybody. I was live on my account. I wasn't bothering anybody. I wasn't doing anything but playing music. Music of an artist that I admire. And I was making a video, and I bought her some coffee. Whose fucking business that is, I don't know. But I wasn't doing anything. You taking pictures of me, and you laughing at me looking at my phone. You must want an ass whooping. Like, what do you want? Like, why are you even involved? So then, the people, the employees at the Starbucks is laughing too. And then all of a sudden, they're like, ma'am, you have to leave. Blah, 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 blah. I got to leave for what? Well, the employees are saying that you threatened them. So now I threaten an employee? I didn't even say anything to the employees. How do we go from I threatened an employee? How do we go from me dumping everything I own, everything that I have, which I don't understand where people's lack of humanity is, where they think that feels good. I'm dumping everything I fucking have out on the fucking patio looking for this fucking phone. And that translates to me threatening somebody? I threatened one of the employees? So now I gotta leave. And then anytime I tag Fifth in a location, I automatically have to leave. And I get accused of shit that I'm not doing. I gotta go. And it's like, okay, well, if he's never gonna show up, and what I'm doing is so stupid and it's so wrong and I'm crazy, then why the fuck are people going all the way out their way to set up situations that didn't happen so I have to leave? And if y'all watch what I just posted on my Instagram page, I just talked about being an empath. Well, actually, I posted about it in the video. And people that know me, not a whole lot of people knew about my empathetic abilities or my, like, psychic ability. They don't know. I didn't feel comfortable talking to people about it. I didn't want to be looked at as a fucking weirdo. I didn't want to have to explain the shit. Nothing. And I didn't share that with too many people because you can't share things with people. People are weird, and people, just like how I shared that fucking the kettle was one of my go-to spots and I like it. You see what the fuck happened? People took that as an opportunity. Let's get it kicked out the kettle. That'll hurt her feelings. That'll fuck her up. Like, people take pleasure in doing bullshit. So no, that wasn't something that I really shared with people. But yeah, when I had the opportunity, when I did have contact with Fifth, I shared that. And so he knew. And because he's a savvy business person, because he's a forward-thinking person, he wanted to invest in that. Like, because he's smart. He gets it. But there was no contracts. He never promised me nothing. He never offered me shit. He never said, yo, we doing this, and Aarona, we want you a part of it. That never fucking happened. There was never anything in place that was like that. In fact, I've been sitting here trying to figure out ways that I can monetize what I do and turn it into a business to sell, to promote, to get investors interested. Because there was nothing ever concrete or nothing I ever established or did that created that. But because people know something that they think I don't know, or because they think that they're smart and cute and clever and they don't want me to get something that's supposed to be for me, it's all this bullshit going on. And I'm tired. It's exhausting mentally, physically. Now I'm getting sick. I ain't been sick the entire time while I've been trying to figure things out and rebuild. But like, my immune system is affected because I haven't been asleep. I haven't been doing things that I normally would do or want to do. And I haven't had the access that I normally would have. And because I wasn't forthcoming about where I was, I actually got some motherfucking peace today. I got peace today. And I'm still trying to have peace. But it's hard to have peace when people are trying to take the shit from you for no reason. I can't even make fucking videos. How harmless is that? I'm sorry. When did making videos become something that is like crazy or illegal or whatever the fuck? And the shit I'm doing, motherfuckers, oh, that's so corny. Oh, that's this. Okay, fine. It can be corny. But if it's corny, then what the fuck you care? If it's all of these things, if it ain't shit, if it's corny, if I'm wasting my time, then why are people working so hard to keep them from being seen? If that's really the fucking case. It can't be both. It got to be one or the other. Real shit. It can't be both. It can't be. It's impossible. If I'm some crazy homeless lady wasting my fucking time, wasting my fucking life, then why the fuck are people going out their way to follow me? And mad when they get blocked too. Upset. It fucks their whole day up. I just posted something. Oh, she over here. And she said, bitch, who the fuck are you? Stranger? Ew. And why you that invested? What's in it for you? What's in it for you? Who paid you? What money are you missing or guaranteed for doing what you doing? Who the fuck was texting me trying to get into my Instagram account? I just posted 3 messages. Who the fuck is that? Who's requesting my password? Who's trying to get me to change my password? What the fuck is that about? Why when I log into Facebook, they like, can you verify that this is your number? Facebook ain't asked me for my number this whole fucking time. And then when I gave them the number I want to use. Oh, you can't use that number. Okay, well then I can either use it or I can't. But I've had Facebook since 2005 and never had a fucking phone number posted ever. Well, I need one now to have access to my shit. What's so valuable about my Facebook account? If I'm nothing, if I'm nobody. Y'all don't want the truth out about this fucking corrupt ass government. Y'all don't want the truth out about these fucking pedophile fucking rapists. Y'all don't want the truth out. And I'm still not even bothering these motherfuckers. I'm making videos. Like, I'm not even harassing or bothering anybody. I'm minding my own business. And even when I patronize business and spend money, they want to try to victimize me and kick me out, make lies, all the shit. Oh, but they'll take the money though. And they want to try to make you feel bad. Oh, bitch, you broke. Well, yeah, you didn't say that about my motherfucking money though, when you took it. If I'm so broke, stop taking my broke ass money. It's not good here. It's no good, right? Had 3 jobs in Chicago. I had 3. Motherfuckers was calling them jobs like crazy. Trying to talk to a manager and all that goofy shit. And because corruption is the thing, the phone lines got cut at my job. At Applebee's, for real. Out of all the things that could happen, phone lines got cut. Okay. The strip club stopped paying. They ran out of money. When I'm at the door and collected over $3,000 from entry fees, all of a sudden you don't have the money to pay me though. So I just worked for free for 8 hours? That's illegal. That's against Illinois state law. Factory Gentlemen's Club. Yeah, IRS, check them out. Fuck them. They got people working for free. That's illegal. That's slave labor. I'm a former manager. I know certain things about Illinois state law and how you supposed to get 15-minute breaks unpaid and how you supposed to get, I know all of that. They don't abide by none of that shit. Shut them down, IRS. Since y'all on my pages. Since y'all on my accounts. Motherfucker didn't pay me for 3 days worth of work. But because I didn't spend everything I had enough money to go to fucking Atlanta to try to figure something out and mind my business. But then while I was paying, as I was a paying customer inside of a restaurant, police were able to snatch me out the restaurant, ask me to leave in the middle of my motherfucking meal. They were able to knock my phone out my hand, cuff me, and take me to motherfucking Clayton County Jail. That they were able to do that. And then they had both of my sisters' information. Why the fuck are my sisters trying to reach out to me? Bitches didn't reach out to me while I was in Chicago for 3 months. They weren't nowhere to be found in none of the locations. And y'all know I post my locations. Where the fuck were they? So why the fuck do they care about me being in Atlanta? Why they trying to act like concerned citizens then? Just like they tried to do in New York. Just like how my sister had that GoFundMe and spent that shit to get an apartment. Aarona saw a sweater, a pair of stretchy jeggings from Forever 21, a meal from McDonald's, and a meal from Taco Bell. That's what Aarona saw out the money that she got from y'all on Facebook. But it's ironic how people sit up here trying to call me a scammer, and I don't ask motherfuckers for shit. But when I asked Fifth for stuff, or when I made my videos and tagged him in my own locations, then people throw money at me. Oh, we just trying to help. We really care. You didn't give a fuck. You was laughing when I ain't had shit. Now you want to tag somebody. Now you want to throw me, are we just looking out, sis? Yeah, all right. Okay. I'll believe it as long as you're trying to play this game with me. Let's play it. Oh, she did this. She said she was going to do. She didn't do. She said she was going. I also didn't ask you. Then when I do ask people, I don't hear from them. And then sometimes they come back later. Oh, man, I missed that message. I was at work. Oh, okay. All right, whatever. No problem. Arona's dumb. Yeah. But then when I do what I want to do or say, or do what I said I was going to do, I'm a scheming bitch. Really? Okay. Now, certain people from YouTube, y'all know a little bit about what I'm talking about. Instagram knows through and through because this is like the, 6 account? How many accounts have we had together Instagram? 6 account that I've had to make? Because they was trying to snatch this shit because they was trying to take advantage and be vulnerable about my phone situation. Somebody was out to prove, oh, that shit, no, because it was, and they still, okay, so then that's legal corruption. It is. It's corruption. Somebody behind the scenes is trying to play games. But when do I ever need my phone number to secure my fucking account? I never had a phone number listed on the Aarona Lopez account. That shit had over 68,000 followers. I never posted my phone number for that. I had that account since 2012. Now it's imperative I get a phone number. Why? Because the FBI works through the phone. The FCC and all y'all in bed together. The internet is open to everybody, and the internet is global, and y'all can't control it. And y'all won't control. Oh, okay. Is that why in every mafia movie I've ever watched since I was a kid, they always say, stay off the phone? Goodfellas is one of my favorite movies. Yeah. It is. I love Goodfellas. It's amazing. Practically anything that motherfucking, what's my boy? Him and Leonardo DiCaprio work together all the time. Director cat. Martin Scorsese. Practically anything he makes, I love. Yeah. Casino. All the movies. Scarface. Shit, the Sopranos series. Stay off the phone. Ain't that what they say? Shit, I watched Blow the other day at Motel 6. The Johnny Depp movie with Penelope Cruz. The movie Blow. Definitely was the message in there. That was definitely how you got set up twice. Fucking phone. This is the most I've changed my phone number ever in my life. And I did it to have peace. I didn't give nobody this number. Except one company and the dude from Dr. Phil. You know, the two people I gave this number to. I ain't get this number to nobody. But I'm still getting phone calls. Shit, I got a phone call yesterday from Florida. How? Ain't the phone supposed to be off? But I'll get a barrage of these. It's not threatening, but I'll get a barrage of these pressure-filled text messages. Your bill due, your bill due, your bill due, your bill due, your bill due. Okay, so how am I getting these calls then? How did I just get them 4 text messages then? How, Sway? Somebody answer these fucking questions. When I had a prepaid phone, I got that shit on purpose. Because with the situation I'm clearly in, I don't want to have to be, I don't need that extra, I don't need that on my heart. It hurts. I don't need it. This shit is temporary. I'm not going to, this is all temporary. I know that I'm going to be all right. I know I'm going to make it out. I've already seen it. I don't have all the answers. I don't. And yeah, I've made a choice to spend an enormous amount of energy, an unbalanced amount of time and energy focused on 50. I have. I'm totally guilty of that. I'm willing to admit that to anybody. It's clear to see from everybody. I've spent a total unbalanced amount of time focused on that one aspect of my life, having tunnel vision in that one aspect, because I was searching and seeking and missing something that I used to have. I'm guilty of that, and only that. That's it. But that still shouldn't let everybody else in their behavior off the hook. That shouldn't just okay all of the treatment and illegal shit that's been going on. And I've been showing y'all how people show up and claim to be somebody, and shit happens, and then all of a sudden the cop is sitting there ready for action as if he was already called ahead of time. Shit's corny, yo. It's fucking corny. And I've seen it before. I tried to have a friendly live talking about like musicals, black musicals that inspire me. And I was about to bring up Get Rich or Die Trying. I had a whole little photo like spread I was putting together, and then like my best favorite tributes that I was going to add in there. Like I was ready to go, man. And none of the shit will load on my fucking profile. I couldn't even put that love out. And like really do like the video package I wanted to do to talk about how the movie even changed my life. I was in a studio apartment in Stanger, Illinois. Barely had furniture. It was like a $550 apartment. Lights, utility, everything included. But I was working this job that was like sucking my soul because I was only making like $1,900 a month. I didn't, like every once in a while I'd make like $2,200. It was shit money. The only thing that kept me there was the fact that I was around movies all the time because I love movies. Had a broadcasting degree, had a cinema studies background, was trying to go to NYU and be a filmmaker. Didn't get into Columbia in New York. So I was going to work for that video store, stack my little bread, and go to New York Film Academy. That was my goal. That was my 2004 goal. The goal back then wasn't even to stay in Illinois. It wasn't. It was to work that little pissy-ass job, get my bread up, and go to New York Film Academy to continue to pursue my film goals. But the blessing is, by them fucking me on that fucking raise, by me going, man, corporate America ain't shit, fuck that. I need something else, this is whack. By me hearing Hate It or Love It at the exact time I heard it, and by it moving me the way it did, it forced me to want to figure it out and to do something that felt like really close to what I wanted to do and better. And that was around the time that comedy came calling. That was around the time that everybody was paying that much attention to my mannerisms and my shit and was like, you need to try it, you need to do it. That was around the time that Tequila was like, yo, well, let me holler at my mama. She be knowing people because her mama do hair. And she knew Marlon Mitchell. And then I'm talking to Marlon Mitchell, who happens to be a close friend of Deon Cole, and that's how he came into the equation. Marlon was the one that turned me on to Riddle's Comedy Club. And on April 1st, 2006, Marlon invited me to a show that D-Ray was hosting because D-Ray was the host at Riddle's. He had the most poppin' Sunday in Chicago at the time. And it was D-Ray, Leon Rogers, Horace H.B. Sanders, and Marlon on the show. Marcus Combs might have been there. I don't know if he was on the show, but he was there. And my comedy education career began that day. I put my 2 weeks in the next day at the job like, fuck that. And comedy has been the thing that has driven me and given me all of my wildest dreams. It took me to London. It took me to Mexico. It took me to Canada. It took me all over the United States. It's taken me all over New England, everywhere except Maine. I've been to fucking Vermont because of comedy. I ain't never planned on going to Vermont. Vermont's scary as fuck at night, too. Ain't shit there. But I've been there. Massachusetts, all these places. Everywhere. Yakima, Washington, in Washington State. Random as fuck. Got paid to go. Fucking around with comedy. Comedy led me to acting. I love film. So that became the gateway. Now I'm in SAG. Wow. And because comedy was what it was, and the internet, YouTube, I love you, YouTube. You being what you are, the same year I started comedy,